All right, this is what we have thus far. Spinning the wheel of destiny. 3, 2, 1, go. So I have no guarantees. We're gonna make a deck on the spot based on whatever we get. Timur. I always call it Temur, kind of like Demir. It's not. All right, Timur it is. Let's do it. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. Then you may discard any number of lands. When you discard one or more lands this way, it deals twice that much damage to target creature. Put it onto its own third from the top. Draw a card. Discard any number of land cards. When you discard any. Okay, so how are we going to get lands into our hand? Maybe we can try and do like a land specialist deck. A land card is put into your graveyard from anywhere. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Sign me up. All right, that's great. That way we can discard lands. They go into the grave. That'll pump him up, and then I can return 3 land cards from my graveyard. Okay, so we have a braid. We can lay an additional land, Sprouting Goblin. I think we can do this. As long as it enters the battlefield. Tapped. We can tap it red, green. Cool. Weird. It's a strange ditto, I suppose. Another one. Okay. Well, we're not gonna get anywhere. Still kick it. Grab a land, etc., etc. Grab the. We have basically what we need. Have at least one blue. I think we'll be fine grabbing a forest. Nothing? Interesting. Get my own. Counter? I would. Okay. Is that a counter? Counter target non-creature spell? Not even. Okay. Is there anything with flash that I'm not seeing? Okay. They're at 24. We're at 23. They get another one. We have another braid for it, if need be. We don't have any in our graveyard for a splendid reclamation. They have that many? Cleanup crude. What is this deck? If I do this, I'd still have 2. So I suppose we'll deal 3, see what they have. See if I want to attack Slogurk in there, I suppose. I'll attack. There's got to be something. Sure. And then we'll do Rollick Mons. Warrior Chief. Are we unsummoning everything? It's a lot of land for you to do, not a whole lot. I like it. Oh gosh. Is it worth burning down the house for? Probably not. Three. You know what? I don't mind doing this. I don't have another blue. No. Oh gosh. Oh no. Dang it. That sucks. Sure. Enters the battlefield or attacks. Put a slime counter on up to 1. Okay. So eventually, we're all just gonna die. I can block with my 2/2 this turn, but I also don't have a ton of cards right now. Sure. This big guy. Sacrifice. I can sacrifice a land. Or maybe I will. To draw a card. Gets to be a 4/4. Get a land. Get another land. Mayan Coast. Leaves the battlefield. Return 3 target lands from your graveyard to my hand. So I can take it for a little bit. I guess I don't mind doing that. And I can do a reclamation to get all the lands back on the battlefield. Next. Next. Okay. Poison Dart Frog's perfectly fine. No attacks. Interesting. One, pay 1, maybe burn down the house. I think yes. Sacrifice a land. Sure. Next. Move 3 1 counters, return it to its own stand. Alright, sure. Next. Okay. So we'll swing with that. It's trample, so they gotta take some amount of damage. Sure. Resolve. Yep. Fine by me. Do that. And then we Burn down the house. And everything dies. And I have a whole bunch of lands. Easy peasy. Cool. So I think we'll, I guess, do this guy, do that guy, play this guy. Cool. Add land. Enchanted permanent is a creature. It gets +1/0 in reach. You can discard a card to make a... Okay. 2/4. Can do. Well, this rate, I think, would be basic stat line 3/3. Lauren. It's a legendary creature, so try that. Can pay 4. Unfortunately, I only have 4 land. Can't really do that. There's no land in my hand. Next, next. No attacks. And turn. Alright. A poison dart frog. Rude. Pass. I suppose. Do I have enough? Do I have 6 land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We're doing it. All right. We got 1. I can take 1. More like a dancing on the grave sort of dino. This is doable. This is doable. So it's just one step away from what is it, like a funeral march? Only it's a little more like peppy. All right, we're gonna do this. Okie doke. We'll play green to do this. Get the blue out there. We're rolling. You gain that life, sir. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I need a way of sacrificing lands. Take him away, boys. Goodbye, Borgamos. I think that's how you say it. Borborigamos. And Thibblethip. Nailed it. Okay. We have nothing in our grave currently, but we can swing like there's no tomorrow into a 1/1. I mean, as long as they're only trying to pull things from the graveyard with Dross Skullbomb, then that's fine. They really... How did they get 3 of their 4 in their deck? Draw your card, sir. Do it again? Sure. Not an instant. Sure. Sounds good. I'll take it. I mean, honestly, Jungle Hollows negated them a little bit of damage. Okay. I don't know that it's better to think we just punch it for 5. Boom. Attack. Becomes blocked. Okay, well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, all of them. We'll untap him, her. I think it's a her. Long hair, don't care, probably a her. Still no guarantees. Alright, they're at 10. We're at 22. They got a lot of cards in hand, so I'm not saying it's over. We have a useless card that they know about, and 2 cards that one doesn't do us a ton, and the other we can't play yet. Swinging. Taking it. Nothing for 4. Probably something bad, but we'll run into it. Four attackers. Probably want to kill Ridgeline. Sure. Resolve. Not too worried about it. Grave goes into graveyard, so pumps up Slogurk, the Overslime. Another one. Another one. Put it back. Haha, sucker. I didn't even lay my land. You did nothing. Okay, maybe not nothing. You just did it out of order. It's okay. We make mistakes. I make mistakes. Oh my. Wow. Okay. Sure. I'm taking my card back. Thank you. No, I really need like land. Land would be real cool. Gosh. First strike, death touch. It's kind of a butthole. Draw a card, lose life, destroy target enchantment, remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Rude. Okay. Well. I don't have any land to discard, which is... Enters the battlefield, draw a card. You may discard a land, deal a damage. First strike, death touch. Kind of hurts my soul. Ever so slightly. Just kind of means I can't get in. How much removal do we think they have? So if we do this, and they don't see it, so if they don't kill it, then I can attack with my Ridgeline and fly over them. It'll be a sneaky sort of assault. Sure. Okay. I think I'm taking it. I got life to spare for now. I'll probably pay 1 life, draw a card. Okay. We're gonna have to lay a creature or destroy something. Oh, okay. That's not fun. So it kind of looks like it's gonna be removal. We're gonna have to use it. A fight effect. I guess we'll just tap it for green. Rude. Oh, it was actually an actual fight effect. Whoops. Borborgamos. Probably Borbogamos again. I don't have a land in my hand. Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to play him. Well, I could lay a land. I would have to top deck 2 lands. We just need 1 point of damage. No, we don't. We don't need 1 point of damage. We need them to concede because they're scared. We did it. Throw them in there. No more dead dino. We only have celebratory dancing dinos. Yeah. Gonna be real. It wasn't super close, though. Sprouting Goblin. I think we can keep it. I think this My Little Pony Pinkie Pie here, it's probably, I was going to say mono red. It looks far from it. But they're going to play something obnoxious. Like soldiers. Prove me wrong. You did not. They never fail. I don't really feel like... It might have been smarter to... No, we're just going to straight up abrade that right now. Okay. I don't mind that. We can get this guy to get us more land. We're probably going to get a red. Okay. So, if they start getting a big board, we can burn down the house. That's fine. We're not worried. Not worried about losing Sprout. Sprouting Goblin. Take 2, go to 18. Perfectly fine. Slow Gurk. Play red. We might lose 1 of said Slowgurk, but it might be better to stall the board. That way we get more value from burn down the house. If they build a board of small 1/1s or 1/2s or 2/1, that's not what we're looking for. Okay. Well, we do have trample, which is kind of a fun thing. Your -2 is put 2 1/1 counters on something. You're +1, so we'll at least deal 1 point of damage, so I don't mind. Draw a card, discard a card, deal 1 damage. That feels fine. Oh, we'll deal like 3 damage. It's a little unfortunate that we won't get the land back, but alright. Enters the battlefield. We draw a card. We discard a land card. We deal it to that guy. When I discard a card, that goes up. We swing at that. They're not going to block. They take 4, go down to 1, so they only have the option to make a 1/1. And we have a 6/6. That's a little rude. A little rude. Gotta admit. Didn't like it. Sure. Well, I don't have haste. But I can discard. Fine. Any number of land cards. So at this rate, I think what we do here is we go next, we attack, we swing at the face. We'll discard these two. To a creature! I'm stupid! Alright, that's fine. We're good, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. That was a bit of a misplay. Oh, well, if we're not going to do anything, we might as well do red. Thanks. My turn. I've been doing that. You just got here. You're not mustering time. We've had time. That's a little unfortunate. Borgamos. Won't die. Wow, you murdered it. Tell you what, I murdered it first. How do you like them apples? We're doing it. All right. Can do. We made a little mistake, but they weren't catching up, so we're dancing. So well. If anyone's gonna, if any hand is gonna do it, it's probably this one. Unfortunately, I don't know if this deck is gonna do it, Maddie. Ooh, buddy. But we're gonna darn well try. Next, we do have a Llanowar Loam Speaker. We are against soldiers. We'll probably grab green. Okay. Draw cards, play triggers. Sure. Okay. We're up against soldiers, and I think we beat soldiers one other time because it got salty that I killed their planeswalker. So it's possible. Starting to look less possible. We did gain 3 life, so that's nice. Slow Gurk. We're going to need land. I'm just worried that it's removal, and if it's removal, then we're kind of not so great. How badly do we need? I think we know blocks this for now. We take 5. It's not the end of the world because we're at 16. We did gain 3 life there. We'll get a 3/3 next turn. And we drew at least some removal. We're just going to need a land. Do we need a land more than we need Runic Moms? Kinda. It also buys me a little bit of time because they're going to want to kill the Planeswalker. If this is a counter, I will throw in my own crying emoji. in the chat. Please don't. Just let it go. You're soldiers. You don't counter things. Thank you. All right, mill 3 cards. You better be alarmed. All right, we got 1 land. We gotta take it. Throw it out. Ooh, okay. That's not too bad. So now we have enough for an Abrade if need be. Attacks and turn. Convoke. At this rate, I think it's important to kill the 3/2. That way we can keep our little guy, or at least block with our 3/3 on their 2/2, so it looks better on paper. Shoot. Sure. Also sure. So I think we kill Ren, because she would die to burn down the house anyway. Sure. So I could pull the trigger now, but I think it might be better to Slogger. That way I can return 2 of the lands to my hand when it dies. Alright, and then we have at least deal 3 damage. So, really I want them to lay creatures, swing out, and I can chop block with Slogurk. Something like that. It's a bit of a bummer. Take 3. I'll pretend like I don't have an Abrade in my hand. Go to 16. Try and lull them into a false sense of confidence. Fine. We will try to get that. So if they have any protection, I want them to use it now. That way it will clear. Oh gosh. Sure. Okay. So whenever land is put into a graveyard, I'd have to double block on Slogurk. They kill Slogurk and not my land. I don't know if it's worth it to play that. No, I think I'll threaten to double block. I wish I had some creatures that were lands that I could just make in response. But we'll hold up. Sure. You can flash that in, return it. I don't care. We're at 13. I need them to overcommit on a board so I can burn down the house. Oh, so it's a 4/3. Hits the upkeep, they swing in. Sure. They're being a little smart about it. Nice. Okay. That is worth burning down the house for. don't have any mana. So we tap. Add one of a red sort. Then we just say goodbye to everything. And I get to return 2 lands to my hand. I'll play this one, do this one, get to kick my goblin so that I can then go get a green land. Put it in my hand. Alright, not too bad. It's not exactly great, not the best position, especially when they can just pay 4 and look for creatures. But we will have at least some other things to do things. We'll have 7 land, so we should be able to cast both Relic Mons? Oh, whatever this guy is. And Slogurk, the Overslime. Okay. Artifact orange. Fine. So we do this one. Whenever he attacks, I look at the top. And then I can do Slogurk. We'll deal the damage to myself, go to 8. If I die to 1 point of damage, you mark it as the day I... Oh, Esco in the graveyard. So, we'll crack it now. Go get, I guess, the blue land. We have enough of everything else. I don't know that it's worth trading at the moment, but I don't think they'll trade it here with a 4/4 and a 3/3 menace. Okay. You can put it back to your hand. It's still 3/2. Should have blocked. Really? Smart. Fine. I'll give you credit. Okay, attacks, create a 1/1. Tap 3, untap soldier, creatures you control do fun things. Destroy target artifact, creature, or non-basic land. Okay. Next. Yeah, it's kind of what I have to do. It's not exactly what I'm hoping for, but we'll do this. Destroy that one. They can go get a land. Alright, we're dealing some amount of blood. Pay the kicker on it. Go get a basic land. We're running out of basic lands. Okay, land. Okay. Okay. I'll take 2. That's fine. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen too. It's a little unfortunate. So if I attack with that, I don't get to do that. Okay. So we'll go next. We're going to attack. those. Please don't be a land. I'd almost rather have... Okay. It's not great. Next. We'll let you block if you want. I do have trample, sir. We'll just eat that. Give it +1/1. Okay. That was a neat trick. Okay, we'll lay a land. We'll get that out there. We can lay an additional land, but we're not going to. We can play Tatiova. No, we're not going to do that. End turn. Okay, they're at 4. Uh-oh. Each other soldier, prevent all damage that would be dealt to attacking soldiers you control. Okay. It's not too bad. They don't have enough to pay for the +1/1. Make your 1/1, that's fine. I can't block flying, so that's kind of where we're at. We got a lot of land in the graveyard. My turn. You would be a land. Darn it. It doesn't gain haste. Do they have enough to block everything? This has trample, so like at least 3 is probably going to go through. Yeah, I think they die. Next. I mean, that's menace, so they're really going to have to do something unusual. Survey says it is not. I get a 1/1. Next. Mons has menace, so I mean, they're gonna have to choose 2. I mean, it would be most efficient to block 1/1 there, 2/2 there, or I guess the 3/3 there. But like, you're still taking 6, so there it is. No crying emojis. We did it. Alright, not too bad. I did have fun, dare I say. Alrighty, this is the deck. This is the layout. Honestly, I don't know that we need Cultivar Colossus. Didn't do a ton. He was a big creature early on in one of our games. He was like a 12/12, and then I got him again. He was 9/9, and then my opponent stole him from me. It was a very sad day. Borborgamos didn't do hardly anything, and then I played him wrong. So for him being the art for the deck, didn't do a ton. Our only 4-drop in the deck won us the game, maybe, this last game, but everything else is, look at all these 2-drops. Insane. I wanted to do more of like a land-based aggro deck with Tatiova, yes, but didn't just didn't pan out the way I wanted to. So I'm sure there is a better way to do it, but this is what my brain comes up with when given a color.